Hello everyone, Racer here, and we are going to try some time trial at the mountain. So let's see how we do. I believe we got audio. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna give it a try. We have a couple of races on ACC here, and I think there was a couple of other sport mode, regular challenges recently that have been here, or maybe it was a menu book. There's a race or two here. So, let's see. Let's go to the ranking board, see where our friends are at. So we got, hoping we can get 201, maybe 2 minute flat to get ourselves into gold. So let's see if we got any goal, any rankings that are 2 minutes with the replay that are in the BMW. I'm going to try the BMW first, see if we can get if somebody's here in a BMW of some sort. Maybe not. It seems like the Genesis X is the car to go with. Not really a fan of that car, but sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. I know that there's some of the top guys right here. This guy. So there's guys in the BMW. So I just want to get the BMW. That's all. It's a cool livery for it to use it. So there's one. He's got no replay though. We need somebody with a replay in the BMW. Hey, thank you, viewer. Welcome, welcome. We'll try a couple cars, not go with the Genesis. So let's see. Do we have anybody in the BMW? So we'll probably just use this one. It's going to be a lot quicker than us, but you know, whatever. So yeah, we're using the brake balance. Such a nicely planted car. It is a little tail happy, like a Fox body Mustang. Oh, let's start over again. Touchy wall, no go. Really nice place to give you the control of the car. Super Bowl weekend. Don't really care about either team now. Finish this lap. Well, maybe not. Alright, so let's show off the car. Livery we got. Actually, we can. Hold on a second. Yeah, we can. Just gotta use this. This is our Castrol Edge. I think it was BDE team. So it's just livery we made. So back we go. So, hey Nick. Yeah, you gotta be turning. It gives you control, otherwise you're right off the track. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to get to gold. Hey Ian. Yeah, I saw you were trying this too. I think the wall contact penalties are a little much because set the Nick, were you in Rory's weekly race today? Because you guys were here, I think. The Ghost is pretty well gone. Gotta get used to the tire physics in this game. Last time I did some serious laps was in an ACC M4 GT4 car. Would have been nice to give you brake balance. Should have never done that. Should have never done that. I liked it when on GT Sport on the when you use the mobile, not the mobile, but the if you were on the mobile browser, if you used a mobile browser and you went onto GT Sport, it would tell you what your best times were. You know, at every track, you know, in every car. I think it was your best lap in, you know, in each category. You know, it was always with racing hard tires, so if you did a better lap in soft tires, obviously, that didn't count, but it's a better lap. But I touched the wall. It is a bit of a boat, and one of the sponsors of this car is a boat, Riviera yachts or something. Boat worked. This is a much better lap, but it's invalidated. It's not that much better. The timing line is. We might have to go to the meta car, to the Genesis, but I don't know, I just like trying in real cars. I just tried the Mercedes too. Happy little tree, Mr. MCA says. Touch the wall. That should have been invalidated for that, but just tiny little touches of the wall, man, that's... Yeah, I just like this, the BMW. I don't know what it is. I know it's a slower car, but it's just something about it. It feels you know, lively in a way, and you definitely have to learn, learn and earn its respect with the throttle. Counter steer there. Save it. Got a cat up by Yin Yang here. What do you want, cat? optimistic with this car. We just went up a lot, so. What I also liked is when they would, keep your session best at all times. So I still only have one valid lap. At least they give us soft tires this time. So this is up, but not up that much. I mean, guy I'm chasing is a 158. So, a lot to reel back in and also. Alright. Well, I'm in a 2026. Yeah, I think, yeah, these, my optimal is a 2023. I'm definitely losing stuff at the elbow, I think, is where I'm probably losing the most time. There's not a lot of feel to the front end on the car. It's kind of like light and then heavy, and it's just such a balance act with this car. You really got to worry about, having the rear end snap around on you, under brakes or anything else, because obviously we don't have brake balance, but the balance of the brakes are front and rear. So it's pretty equal, which honestly doesn't help with turn in very much. Don't want to bite really well. So yeah, I think if I switch cars, it might get better. But so obviously let's go switch cars and see what happens. So 202 is still not gold. It's a high silver, but still not gold. So let's see what we got, what we can try. We might just go with the Genesis right off the bat and see what happens. So I don't want to spend too much time with this. But yeah. Try the Porsche? Okay, well, we'll try the Porsche. Yeah, it's a great car. I mean, it's a really, really well-balanced car. Really good handling car. I mean, it's probably not the fastest up Mountain Straight and down Conrod Straight, but it's gonna do you real good. Hopefully. So next, let's go. 3 stars. Yuck. Yeah. Close. So yeah, the friends. There's Ian. 201. So you win gold, Ian, I wonder. Hey, Gels. How you doing, man? Been a while. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so I'm, yeah, in here, and where's Nick at? You're not even on here, Nick. Where are you at? Huh. There's a DTR. DTR? DTR, not there. Anyway. So let's just go setting. Oh yeah, we can't change the car. It's a shame. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you haven't done it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, yes. I mean, in real life, I'm at like a 204. I mean, not real life, I was saying it. ACC is more real life, but on ACC, I think I'm at 204 in the M4, so I'm not, yeah, I wish I could get into these times on ACC, but, yeah, let's see, change car. So, yeah, there's that. That's my other Bathurst livery here, the Aston Martin R Motorsport. So, yeah, I'll get the Porsche a try. Yeah, we'll give it a try, see how it goes. Yeah, man, everything's been good. Yeah, we've, everything, family's good, works to work. Oh, yeah, we're not that far off of the 3%, because generally I've always considered myself a 3% guy. I mean, usually within 3% of the aliens at the top, top times. I'm generally within there, but every once in a while there's a race they throw a curveball at you. So let's see who we get. Do we get anybody? They say none of the friends have a time here. I mean, there's Rory Or is it a 2 minute? So he's still not in there. Anybody in the Porsche that we can chase? I think there's somebody, but they might not have a lap. Let's use a controller. There's somebody, but they don't have a time. There's somebody. Right there. He's Australian. So we'll let him up. He's a little bit... Yeah, they do, man, I tell you. It's the one guy that's the Jetta guy, and he doesn't usually come right on either. Yeah, he's not on yet. He usually comes on a couple days after it starts. You know, I guess he likes to get a target. You know, he's and that's usually when the stuff starts to get crazy. I'll probably be quicker right away in the Porsche. It is just a better car. It's so funny, in Gran Turismo Sport, I had the most miles in the Audi, the R8. And when we got to GT7, I was like, I really that new R8 Evo, man. I'm really hoping that I want to use that car a lot. And I haven't really used it because it's not incredibly competitive. We'll keep going. It's all about learning the car. All about learning the car and seeing where it's better, more laps you get. There goes that Porsche ass end coming out on you. Yeah, the R8 died, dude. I love that car though. It sounds really nice. I mean, actually, it's on its own when you're just driving it, doing laps with it. It's really nice. It's just not competitive. I mean, you can see that in World Tour events, you know. It's like there's certain manufacturers that don't even show up. I think Aston Martin might have been one of them. And I don't think Audi was one of them too. And that's a Tidgeney's on that. He's usually one of the top guys in manufacturers. But they weren't even at the last World Tour, I don't think. It was dominated by like Mazda, Genesis, like car companies that honestly don't really exist in motorsports. I mean, Mazda does, but the only reason Mazda exists is because the MX-5 Cup car. But yeah, it's just like. I kind of don't mind the fact that the Porsche, the RSR, is the top car, you know, in GT7, because it is kind of the top car. It's not a GT3 car. There's quite a few. This will be about the same as our best lap, even though they've trashed it up on top. No, I don't think the Porsche. I don't think any Porsche likes the mountain, unless Matt Campbell's driving it. But yeah, it's a handful up there. You feel that motor just wiggling around back there. Want that engine to come around and meet the front. But exiting It's really nice. Saw that Jardier joined Coach Dave Academy for setups. I always thought he was already on Coach Dave Academy, but gear. Yeah, the Corvette's there's so many cars that just don't get any love. I was watching what's it, Nefertiti or something, did like some new data mine list. $31 cars on it. No new race cars. So they found the R31 Skyline. They want to put that in. I want to put the Vantage road car in. So yeah. Stop reading the chat. Yeah, ACC is just. I can't wait for Nords. I can't wait for Red Bull. I'm not really that thrilled with the GT2 cars, but I mean it's more cars. That's. I wish they'd add more TCR, TCX cars. The 80 GR86. That'd be pretty cool. What other car there is that races in that class? Yeah, I don't think we're getting it done with the Porsche. I mean, I'm interested in the Maserati and kind of interested in the 935. But I mean, I'll just buy it for the Red Bull Ring. I think I've said it. I think the inclusion of Red Bull Ring into that G2 pack or DLC. I hate the word pack, but in that DLC, probably sold more of those downloads than if they didn't have a track. Yeah, we're not getting it done with the Porsche at feels solid, but it's not getting it done. But yeah, I think if they didn't add a track to that GT2 pack, they wouldn't have sold very many of them at all. And I most certainly wouldn't be interested in it. I wouldn't buy it. I'd wait for Nords to show up, and hopefully with Nordschleife coming, hopefully that'll probably be a standalone DLC for ACC. But you've got several other cars still yet to come, and that's the Corvette, Z06 GT3, and the Ford, and there's a slew of GT4 cars, but whether or not they add GT4s, they might just put off that. I mean, I would assume that some of these cars will probably show up in a Assetto Corsa 2, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll try this for a little bit. Yeah, it says, yeah, this just might be one of those ones I just suck at, and I just can't get any better time than the first go around. That's usually what happens. I'm gonna put my first effort into it, and that's usually the best it gets. So where is the Boatley at? Where is it? There it is. My Bentley. So yeah, we have to change the setting. I'm already on softs. So yeah, enter with your current car. I want to say I haven't heard anything about the GT2 Red Bull pack coming to console time frame, but I believe, given the last DLC that dropped for PC, and then when it came to I think it was the Challenger pack or whatever, the last DLC that came, it came very quickly. I think it came within like 6 weeks. So I'm hoping that we see it in March, and that would just about follow the normal timeline, because the 1.9 update and the like new version of the Unreal Engine, once they got the PC and the console on the same version 1.9, they're obviously a couple steps ahead, small increments ahead. It's come a lot quicker. Every DLC has been a little faster than the last one. So Nordschleife, I thought that I saw somewhere that it was scheduled for February for PC, but I can't find where it said that or where I got that in my head. So I think generally they're thinking March, so early spring, something like that for it. So for consoles, I would probably think around April, maybe May. But yeah, it's a big thing. It's going to be a pretty massive update. I mean, it's going to change. I mean, you're going to have specific setup requirements, and everybody said that. People that know the setup for Nords is going to be completely different than anything else. These sprint tracks, you're going to have a big thing, and I think even it's even been shown on like some kind of data mine, what they're adding. So I think I'm hoping that it comes, quick enough. But I'm generally satisfied with Assetto Corsa. I know we're on Gran Turismo 7 and we're talking a lot about ACC. I'm generally very satisfied with Assetto Corsa, where it's come from, in the amount of time that we've had it on the console. So let's see if we can find somebody who's just a little bit slower than these really fast guys. Get somebody who's right around 2 minutes. Here we go. This guy. We'll try this guy. Name looks familiar. Yeah. Name kind of looks familiar. Let's just see what we can do. Hey, Cheech. What is that? Cheech 180. I've seen you around before. I know you by Discord name. welcome to the kind of big deal. I get it, I dig it. Welcome to the stream. We're just trying out this GT7 time trial. Just it dropped on Tuesday, Wednesday I think is when it came. Yeah, maybe yesterday. Did the weekly challenges yesterday, and we posted the video on that, and it was kind of fun. Feels that it's definitely quick. I mean, that was definitely closer to that ghost. Keep going. When this car came to GT7, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was like, it wasn't an EV, it was just a big V8, turbocharged V8. It was a pretty cool car. I mean, like, obviously it looks very Bentley-esque. Never really, I mean, I've tried the Bentley on a Assetto Corsa. Not really a fan of it. I mean, some people absolutely love that car, and it is, I can see why people like it. It's actually a very good handling car, and I think what LFM has done with that car on ACC, on PC, is it's got the better BOP now, BOP, and it's a lot more competitive. They've actually tweaked a lot of the older cars that people still like to use. The 2018 Nesmo, the GTR. We should be able to. Alright, thanks, Nick. Check you later, man. You have a good night. This does feel a lot like a Bentley. Because I didn't spend a lot of time in the Bentley on ACC. It does feel very Bentley-like. It's very light. It actually handles really well for what looks like a big car. Whoa! 202. Maybe we can pull a 2019 out of this thing. With this ghost. Blew that. Rear end feels kind of planted. It does have a good connection. Yeah, this gently, we should call it, is it gently? Super 1.8, whoa! This car is mega. I can see why everybody's using it. It's really good. It's a really good car. All right. So, yeah, that was our optimal. That was our best 201.1817 I don't know. Well, 1.8. So the car's really good. Yeah, I like that car. It's pretty a bit outlandish. It doesn't really exist, but let's get past that. Um, Maybe it is a Polyphony's answer to Bentley not wanting to be in the game. I'm sure they want a lot of money. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sure they want a lot of money. So let's close. This should have moved us up our friends ranking, hopefully. Yep, got us in the top. Got us right behind Ian. Just a smidge behind Ian. Look at Neil. Neil here. He must be on. I think he was there before, but he's right in there with the Porsche. Way to go, Neil. Way to go, Neil. Yeah, everybody here's MCA. He's using the BMW. So yeah, BMW's still it's a viable car. I mean, in the right hands, any car is a good car. So we are so yeah, we just fell out of. So we're gonna have to probably come back and crank out some more laps and try to get ourselves into that goal. I thought it was going to be gold. I thought that was a gold lap, and it probably was just a second ago. So let's try one more car, just for jollies. Select from garage. I'm gonna try. I want to try the Merc. I want to give the Mercedes a try, but I also want to try the R8. cars that are here. You can also try the Nismo, that 2018. There's a lot of cars to try, but some of them they just not get it done. As you can see by how little I drive them. So let's try a Merc just for jollies. We'll just try it without chasing the ghost. See if we can do any better. I don't think. Let's just try it. And this livery is from this is Dyko, Dirk. It's got a very abrupt red line. So it starts flashing. You shift. This is another car that's really well done. Sounds really good. Even the older one was. Hell monster on the mountain. Hey, welcome viewer. We're not going to be on for very much longer. We're just goofing around. Just tried the Genesis. This is the current newest Gran Turismo 7 Sport Mode time trial in Group 3 race cars at Mount Panorama, and we've tried the M6 Sprint model, Porsche RSR, Genesis, and now we're in the AMG. The 2020 or the Evo, AMG GT3 Evo. And we currently have a best time of 2:01.8, which we did in the Genesis, and we're just trying to see if we can get this car to 2.0. Oh, I'll try that again. Oh, thank you, Fun Bags. My average sim racing skills. I mean, I really like that Gran Turismo put this time trial mode in Prolifting, put it in Gran Turismo Sport, and then carried over to GT7, because my competitive desires for Gran Turismo aren't really there anymore, because something about the physics. When you're racing close, you can't really race. I mean, it is, still a really good game. The lobby system and everything is really good. It's come a long way since launch. right, thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have to talk to them later. Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Fun Facts. I appreciate that. It's always nice to have content that people want to watch and enjoy my gabbing. Sometimes that's the only reason people tune in, is just to hear me ramble on. I'm trying to get better at driving and driving and talking. I can't do driving and reading. The screen is too small on my phone, and I can't be bothered to have it on the screen. Well, it is Friday, and happy Friday to everybody. Super Bowl weekend here in America. Those fans of the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to have a really nice weekend. Some will be sad, some will be happy. Hopefully we can put Taylor Swift away until next season. I mean, as a Baltimore Ravens fan, I really don't like that person anymore, or her boyfriend. I'm just joking. I mean, if this is this car still handles a little oddly, but I think it's got some kind of anti-dive suspension. It's barely touched the wall. I think there's a good amount of time in this car. Just trying to get one good lap. I think you got a 202 in this car. Sure, any competent hands at 202 is not very hard to accomplish. A little too much gas. Just a little too much. Alright, well, we're going to try one more car. And then we'll put this to bed. So let's select from garage. Let's try. Let's try the Nismo. It's been a recent meta car. Let's see how it goes. It used to be the car at the mountain. It was always the car that people would use. Usually people with a ghost from that car, though. Probably. There it is right there. Oh, man. There we go. He's in a Pennzoil livery too. It's not as nice as mine though. I have the Supra. Yeah, I think that's all you. Yeah, the it should be good. It's always been a good car. Yeah. I do wish that they had brake balance. I think that would have made this a lot better. It'd be better for the average guy. I don't think the aliens would probably wouldn't help them very. It would help them a little bit. It would help everybody. This is all the time I've spent. The amount of time this stream has been on is all the time I've put into it. And I generally, I try to put in a good first effort, and then I just, if I get a chance to come back to it, I try to, you know, if it's something I really enjoy, and I kind of do enjoy this. Just barely touched the wall. It usually takes a lap or two to get used to the way a car handles. This is a handful. That Supra's got a lot of torque. This one feels like that too. It's just like that little bit of... in sight over the mountain. Something about this game, I just can't get the audio where I like it. I can't hear the car right. It's too low. I maxed everything out. I don't know, it's just some other setting maybe in the game. And other games, I have no problems with. Doesn't sound bad right now though. That's not great. Yeah, Greg, we're on a Fanatec DD Pro now. So we've entered the world of direct drive wheels, and it is very nice. I have a friend that lives nearby. Dang it. He lives nearby, and he was on a G29, and I offered to buy CSL Elite for a really good price. The base, the wheel, and the pedals, my load cell pedals. That was enough. I had enough spare parts and spare equipment to still, all I needed was a wheelbase. Just got new pedals. I also sold my Upsport Formula V2 wheel rim to GLR JD, shipped it over to him in California, and then I was able to hand deliver and install my wheelbase and pedals for my friend, and use that money, those two transactions to get a new DD. It is quite an improvement on feel. Maybe not good, but no, it does allow you to feel the car quicker. I feel I can save the car a little bit better. I think this is about as good as we can get with this car. So, yeah. Are you on a TGT or a T300? I know Thrustmaster's supposed to come out with a direct drive, but direct drive is, I mean, it's obviously the future. Most manufacturers now are switching to TGT. TGT was a good wheel. I really wanted a TGT when I was first getting into this stuff. I almost went with the T300 and a the Sparco rim they had. That seemed like a good option because you could, you had an ecosystem. You could swap wheels out. But everybody complained about the pedals, and they complained about the pedals on the G29 too. They're real bad. But they had a low cell, and when you do all the math, adding it all up, wrapping it all up in a nice little ball, the Fanatec for me was just about the same. You got a little bit more. Yeah. Well, you can upgrade to the load cell still, and probably be able to retain those whenever Thrustmaster releases their thing. You could also get a drive hub. You could get a drive hub and get Fanatec pedals, and you use Fanatec pedals in your Thrustmaster base. So yeah, I know that. I remember with making the transition from to G29 potentiometer pedals, which is just a spring. You get really used to that. Travel. The amount of travel is how much braking. More it travels, the more thing. Pedals are always the best upgrade. The rim, what you put in your hand is nice if it's really ergonomic. But usually, like the TGT and all of the rims are usually really good with ergonomics. All the inputs you're going to want to put, all the inputs you're going to want to make are usually right where you need them. Very ergonomic. It's not like 1950s, Bel Air, where it's like you got to reach real far out to do things. So, old pickup truck or something. But yeah, it's usually easy to get that done. So yeah. Now, I don't really have much more left on this. I think we're at where we're at, and we're just gonna go with that. We could probably, again, I recommend if you're really trying to get gold time, best thing to do is just jump in the Genesis Bentley and use that car. I mean, the other cars are all really capable of putting down really good lap times and feel really good. Let's do one more. Let's do one more car. I want to do this one right here. I'm gonna do the R8. As much as I like this car, I just know it's not going to be. Yeah, it's all time, man. You know, you're you know a grown man with responsibilities. Same with me. I don't have time to sit here, plug around on YouTube, that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're just go back. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna try this, on our own. No ghost. Yeah, it's like golf or anything, man. You get the time to do it. All I did was spend all day doing this. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna get better. I mean, I feel like I've gotten better just in the last couple of months. Definitely on Assetto Corsa. My lap times have gone in the right direction. They kind of slowed down when I switched pedals because I had there's a little bit of it getting used to from the V1s to the V2s. And I had an issue with I think the firmware or something, some kind of goofiness that happened to that, but and definitely a set of courses helped me with Gran Turismo. And Gran Turismo's helped me with a set of course, I just like the sound of this car. Kind of sketchy, but it feels like you're going faster than you really are because of that engine. And then the engine comes around and too much brakes. It's a mid-engine car. I wish this car was better. I wanted to use it in league, but it's too much of a learning curve right now. This car. I'm trying to drive it like the other cars. You just can't do that. So anyway, all right. Well, I don't really have much else. Let's look at the ranking board. Yeah, we're still right in there. If we probably plug her on, knock a couple more tens off, get ourselves in the top 10. Well, that's a big jump. Need half a second to get in the top 10. So yeah, need at least a half a second. 5 tenths. And that way I just get inside of, well, doesn't sound good, Hipu, and we get a little, be right there with him. And then there's yeah. So, yeah. Here's Jails, he was here earlier. And some of the other guys. Is that you? Greg, is that you? Corvette Lover? I can't remember. What's your handle on, yeah, I think it's just keep going around. What's your handle on there on PlayStation? It's not Corvette Lover, is it? Yeah, that's you. I thought so. Yeah, cool, man. That's really good then. You got a good time. That's a good time, man. I mean, it's what is it to gold again. What is it? Yeah. So yeah, you're inside of gold. Well done. I'm right there. Yeah. So yeah, I think gold is possible. So maybe we'll just keep plugging around with it at some point this weekend. I know I've got son's birthday. Got 16. Big 16 for my son tomorrow. And got indoor soccer game. Daughter's got indoor soccer game at 10:30. So yeah, it's gonna be busy weekend. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good to see your optimals. It's always like Tichney says, you look at your optimals and see where you can get to, and it's always nice to be able to string it all together. I think with uh, it's always tough. It's always tough to do that, to put them all together. And then when you do it, then it's how much more time can I chop off. So yeah, this game is so such a well done game. It's beautiful. I mean, it's like that modeling of Bathurst is just wonderful. I mean, that's one thing that Soto, of course, it doesn't have. I mean, the views. So, but it's got the physics that can make this game look like Atari. So yeah, thanks, man. I'll try to pass that along. Then we got taught her she's doing so many sports. She's basketball right now, and she does the indoor soccer. So yeah. But all right, fellas, thanks, and guys and girls, thanks for stopping by, and we'll I think tonight this is a very quiet weekend. Nothing going on tonight. No races tonight on SEC. No races. No broadcast tomorrow. No races Sunday night. So it's a free weekend for me. So yeah, you do the same, man. And yeah, thanks everybody.